What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Onyx. We back on Onyx TV. Today we about to be reacting to Roc Nation getting destroyed by DDG. So with that being said, you already know we about to hop straight into the video.
Alright, hold on now. Y'all seen how they try to spread propaganda today? Say they declined his restraining order request. You seen that shit go through, right? How that possible?
The devil works hard, but Roc Nation works harder 1,000%. And this situation with DDG and Halle proves exactly that. We all know by now, a couple of weeks ago, Halle Bailey tried to run the same play on DDG that we seen got ran on Tory Lanez and a lot of other men. She tried to destroy him with accusations, but her plan didn't really work. Everybody could really see through it, especially with the situation right now with Tory Lanez and how skeptical people are when it comes to any artist under Roc Nation, and any accusation they throw at anybody is met with heavy scrutiny and eyeglasses. So a lot of people gave DDG the benefit of the doubt until he was able to respond in court. And when DDG responded back in court, Halle got destroyed. The entire allegation that he was this evil human being who was violating her on a daily basis is just absolutely false. As a matter of fact, it was the opposite. DDG provided proof that Halle Bailey was not just mentally unstable, mentally ill, but she was also very violent, and she was in violation with him. She stalked him, and
Who y'all think gonna win this war? Halle or DDG?
she did whatever she could do to make this man's life a living hell. And he provided nothing but receipts to prove this. And because he did this, the entire perception changed. It flipped. People went from being on Halle Bailey's side, looking at her at this little mermaid from Disney. Now they were looking at her for who she really is, which is an evil, vindictive, manipulative woman. On the left is a tracker that she used to track him whenever he would go out on dates. She would pop up, causing a scene, trying to beat up the girl he was on a date with. On the right is a huge gash from her slicing him open with a knife. Yeah, this chick was psychotic and psycho, and he put everything in a court order, restraining order request. One woman responded back to the claims that Halle was only acting like this because she just gave birth. Whitney Yates will say Halle Bailey was acting like this prior to being pregnant. She gave birth December 2023. This behavior was present in 2022 and clearly intensified after the baby. Everything isn't postpartum. Some things are patterns. That's a fact. This behavior is an absolute pattern. Halle has even admitted to this. She has admitted to being a terrible human being. She has admitted to being somebody who was very problematic and toxic.
Odin Valhalla Rising, now available on mobile and PC, exclusively with Google Play Games.
In a relationship, I think I have anxious attachment style. Everybody knows I'm an Aries, I'm a fire sign. I get very passionate. I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? And if I gotta yell or check anyone, that's what I gotta do. That's just the way I be.
Never have I ever started drama with my boyfriend for no reason. Put it down. I you know. I'm territorial. I'm a jealous girlfriend. I'm a territorial girlfriend. Where you go, who are you with? That's me.
I am nosy, number one. And number two, I like drama.
A woman admitted to her nice girl act being completely fake. There's even like comparisons of her speaking like in public to like, let's say, reporters or, you know, at these like Hollywood events, and her speaking at home on a live stream. And it's not even like code switching. No, it's completely different tones. She allegedly purposely, make her voice a higher pitch to appear more innocent. So this chick to me is despicable, horrible, right? But there are some women who are still defending this chick, which I don't understand how you could possibly defend somebody after seeing the 4K evidence.
Imagine somebody stabbing you and social media is asking if the person who stabbed you is okay. Right. That's what's going on with Halle right now. Because like I told y'all what's gonna happen, social media is now seeing DDG as the bad guy for releasing all the messages between him and Halle. They're saying she's justified in trying to end it all with the kid, even end DDG, harming him due to the fact of postpartum. Literally all of them keep saying all her actions are normal due to postpartum, and DDG did not do a good enough job as a father of Halo in trying to help her get over it. You guys do know a lot of those messages are before she ever was pregnant with Halo. She had trackers hidden in this man's stuff in his baby's bag in order to follow him around and know where he is. When they were broken up, she threatened ending it all because she thought that DDG was out with Lala crushing in Mexico. She threatened to get rid of baby Halo because DDG did not want to be with her anymore because of her manipulative ways. But somehow you guys are saying that she is no way in the wrong in this situation. Social media is purely based off emotion.
You know, women stick together,
not
right or
common
wrong.
sense. We don't use logic at all. It's just purely based off emotion. I 100% believe that now. No matter what, dude, you're gonna lose the case regardless, bro. It is what it is.
Halle Bailey only accused DDG of those allegations and filed a restraining order against them because she wanted to take her son to Italy as she films for about a year or two. And the only way for her to do that is for her to have full and sole custody so DDG won't get an input in whether the son leaves or stays. But DDG filed his own restraining order. And if his restraining order is granted, then Halle Bailey can't take that kid out the country to Italy until the matter is resolved. Now, Halle Bailey has some very powerful people behind her. So what we've seen, almost immediately after DDG filed his restraining order request, there was damage control going into effect. A great PR team, like conspirators, working with media companies, huge media companies, to make sure the narrative gets spread that DDG's allegations is false, and the court denied it. TMZ, predictably so, almost like clockwork, began to run a story that DDG's temporary restraining order request against Halle Bailey has been denied. And they did this because they wanted to discredit DDG. They wanted people to think DDG's request is BS, which is why the court denied it. And they will further write, Halle is free to leave the country with their child for business or personal reasons. But here's the kicker. Here's the thing. That's just not true at all, whatsoever. DDG's temporary restraining order request was not denied. And Halle is not free to leave the country with Halo. It's just not true. Where did TMZ get that from? I can only imagine. I can only use my guessing cap to wonder where TMZ got information that DDG's temporary restraining order was denied. It's two parties involved. DDG didn't tell them that. Who told them that? Who told them that lie to try to discredit DDG? Who called in that favor for TMZ and the Shade Room and other major platforms to run the story that DDG's restraining order request against Halle Bailey was denied? I can only wonder who. DDG attorney released a statement to XXL opposing prior reports that DDG was denied a temporary restraining order against Halle Bailey. The court granted Mr. Granberry a temporary restraining order based on the serious allegations set forth in his application. The statement reads, the issuance of his order reflects the court's finding that there is a sufficient cause to provide immediate legal protection while the matter proceeds. At this time, custody-related issues remain pending and are subject to a full evidentiary hearing where both parties will have the opportunity to present their claims and defenses. These are highly sensitive matters, involving a minor child, and Mr. Granberry remains committed to resolving them through the appropriate legal channels, not the court of public opinion. And that's the thing, bruh. These people still believe we're in the archaic ages where they can run stories through legacy media and we will just take their word for it. That's not how it works no more, bruh. At this point, everybody is a media source, yo. At this point, because of Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everybody is a media personality and anybody can disseminate information. So when we see TMZ is running bogus news, yo, it's not going to last for much longer. Bro, TMZ can no longer just run bogus news and then people look at that as the de facto truth. No, bruh. It's so quick to receive information in 2025. It's so quick and easy, bro, to disseminate the real information to your audience that I don't know why they thought they'll be able to get away with this. And they also provided proof, actual court order proof, that the restraining order and, the limited travel restriction was granted.
I didn't go to college right after high school, and now I have this fantastic opportunity. And to anyone else that also...
Here is official court document. It says this order must be enforced throughout the United States, See page 7. This is a court order, temporary restraining order. So TMZ, we ain't never seen TMZ run a story without the real paperwork. We ain't never seen TMZ post something like this by taking somebody's word for it. That don't ever happen. They did it today because that call came from up top. Somebody put that call in, bro. Hey, bro, we need y'all, man. Run this. And they ran it. And they told a lie, a blatant lie.
Exactly.
And what's crazy too, bro, is their story is still up. DDG's request for full custody was denied until further notice, until their hearing. However, like DDG did say, hey, listen, if I can't have full custody, I don't want my kid going to Italy. And that request was granted, as we see here, DV 145. Limited orders regarding travel was granted. Halle can't take that baby out the country. So why exactly would they just lie on DDG like this? Because the orders came in from up top, man. We know this. They got freaking destroyed in a battle of public perception. They got obliterated, destroyed. These ain't the old days no more, bruh. Y'all don't just get to put out information thinking y'all could trick us. We're not stupid no more. We're not dumb, right? Halle Bailey and her management got destroyed. They got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, got caught trying to lie to us, man, right? Trying to delegitimize DDG's temporary restraining order, trying to delegitimize DDG's evidence and the proof that he provided and what he went through at the hands of Halle Bailey. They really tried it. It didn't work. Sorry. This also reminds me, man, of Tory Lanez. Y'all remember when Tory Lanez first got accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion, and he went on live and he broke down exactly how Megan Thee Stallion's representation, Roc Nation, how they were able to truly manipulate the media and turn them against them through unethical practices?
And a woman, I still need to be guided by a woman. So regardless, it's like, I don't feel like before y'all know the story, like learn the story first, learn the factual parts of the story first, and then come at me and be like, yo, you need to fix this and fix that if that's what you feel like I did. But instead I'm being torn down for a narrative that's like, now I'm the poster boy for I don't like black women. But anyways, let's get into this. I want to get into this because it's very important for me to just say this. I'm not here to bash this woman. I'm not here to come down on this woman. I'm not here to disrespect her or throw her under the bus, but it comes to a certain standpoint where I just can't let my character be assassinated for things that are not even really true, like and for falsified narratives and information. Let's start this off. When the original report came out, and it was a TMZ report about this, that, and the third, and there was gunshots in Kylie Jenner's house and Tory Lanez goes to jail. They gave y'all all the facts of the juice of Tory Lanez going to jail and this, that, and the third, and Megan getting arrested and da-da-da-da. 2 days after that, I get a call from Roc Nation that says, yo, we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. So I'm like,
the fuck?
Oh, okay. I don't understand what the issue of me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail for whatever. It's like, I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue.
All using TMZ to disseminate information about Tory Lanez. They called Tory Lanez and told Tory Lanez he better not respond back to any of those claims and stick up for himself. And then while Tory Lanez was quiet, Megan Thee Stallion was now accusing him of shooting her online. This is what the public is what they use to really destroy you, bro. All right? Before you get arrested and get destroyed in the courtroom, they want to make sure your career hit the dirt. I'm just lucky, man, that DDG now has the support of everybody because people witnessed exactly what Tory Lanez went through, and they're not going to let DDG go through it too. They got destroyed today. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, all right? Do you guys believe that Halle Bailey and her representative lied or directed TMZ to lie on their behalf to destroy and ruin DDG's image? Let me know. And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out how Cassie just got exposed big time. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. Out of here, folks. Peace.
All right, y'all. That's the conclusion of this